Hi, good day everyone. This is our 9th video on how you can use the Interactive Brokers platform. So for this video, we will teach you how you can assess on how much of the premiums you've collected for the options that you have sold. So in our past few videos, we've shown you the steps on how you can sell put options and sell call options. Even though we know upfront that how much of the premium we might be able to collect, but then how much in exact do we really collect, like within the period of time, like within 1 week or 1 month. So in this video, we'll show you where you can access all those informations. As you can see here, on the TWS platform, which is the Trader Workstation platform, it does not have any access to the statements of that trade history. So with that, we have to go to the client portal, which is here. As I've previously executed all those options selling on the paper trading, so I will need to change to a paper account to access to it. So now let me key in my informations and then we'll see where we can access to it. Okay, now we are at our paper trading client portal website. So you can see here, this is how the data interface, how the interface actually looks like. So in order to access the statements, you have to go to Performance and Reports, Statements, and you'll be able to see this page here. Okay, so other than logging into the client portal, if let's say you wanted to access from your TWS platform, you can also access to here. So now let me show you the TWS platform. So here is the mosaic layout. So how you can access to it is that you go to Account, go to Activity, and when you click on Activity Statement, it will lead you to the same site which is here, which is also here. Okay, then you have to click here, Run, and then they will ask you what is the period that you wanted to access to it. So for me, I'll choose a custom date range. So let's choose for the past week from 2nd to 6th, so within last week. And then you can choose either to view it in the PDF or in the browser. So for today, we'll show in the browser. Okay, so you can see that there's a lot of information, but then the one that we are interested to know is actually the trades. Okay, so you can see that actually last week, I've performed some buying and also some selling of the stocks. But then we are much more interested in the options side. So now let's go to see at the options. Last week, I've executed 3 sell put options. One is Intel, another two is Palantir, and they have different expiration dates. In our previous video, you can actually access to some weekly options instead of monthly options. So when I look back onto the platform, you'll be able to see where you can access to the weekly options. So here, back here. So now here I loaded Palantir and you can see that most of them are actually monthly. But then if you click onto this tick, so now it will show the weekly. So that is how you can access to the weekly options for certain stocks. However, some stocks that only have monthly options. So now let's go back to the statement. So here, if you record our previous sell call video, I've actually tried to close 2 sell put options because let's say someone might have been able to make a mistake when they sell the put options. So they wanted to rectify their mistakes. So the one that I managed to close is actually this one, Intel, and also this Palantir where the strike price was at 15. So here you can see here the state. Here, this is what it mentions the code. O means open, C means close. And you can realize that this one, the strike price at 16 for Palantir's put option, I did not manage to close it. But then you can see here, it's C, it's closed. But then what is EP? EP means it's expired. So this means that these put options was actually expired last week. So we are able to see here. So how do you read this? So here, -1 means you sell 1 put options. This +1 means that you buy back the position because you wanted to close the position. So here is actually referring to the price that you put in, the limit price. And this is the premium that you actually collected or paid. And this is the commission fee. So here will show as how much do you actually gain the profit and loss. Okay, so how do we decipher it? So first off, you can see that the premium first, we collected $50 when we sell the put options. Then when we try to buy back our position, we pay back $46. So in short, we have a difference of $4 of the premiums collected. Then because we executed 2 trades, so we have to pay a commission for it. So when this one, the proceeds minus off the commission, So this is the profit and loss that we gain from this trade. So similarly for the Palantir that was being closed, so initially we gained a $59 of premium. That means we collected when we sell the put options, but then we realized our mistake and then we wanted to buy back the position. So we have to pay 57 of the premium to buy back the position. So this is the difference between these two trades. However, for these two trades, there's a commission fee applied. So this is the commission that we paid. So in short, for this trade, there's actually a minor loss of $1.16. Okay, so whereas for this trade that was being expired, so here is that upfront we have already collected $35 as premium, but then we didn't do anything, we just let it expire. So there was no trade being executed. So you can see here, the commission fee is actually zero. So only one trade was being charged for the commission. So when we use the premium minus off the commission, this is the realized profit that we gain. But in the event that if let's say you sell the put options and it has not been expired or even being executed, that means you buy the 100 shares of the stock, here will appear as zero. Will still remains as zero. That means the put options trade is still active on the platform. Okay. So in short, for last week, if we total up here the realized profit and loss, all this added up, this is the profit and loss that I gained for last week's execution on the option. So this is how you actually read how much option premium that you managed to collect or maybe paid for the trades that you have done for the past week or the past month. So I hope that you have found value in this video, and with that, I'll end this video for today. Thank you, everyone.